Okay, I'd like to show you how to take notes using Noodletools. From the dashboard, and just to back up, projects is the top level, and this is where you will have a list of all of the projects that you work on. Right now we just have this one, so I click on that, and that takes me to the dashboard, which I can also get to right here. And down here, and you'll see this is where I've shared before, I want to go add a note or a couple notes for the source that I showed you earlier, the one about severe weather. So there's my source, and I can get right back to it by using this because I put the URL in, my citation, and I want to go back there because I have some notes that I want to take. One of the things I read here that I wanted to have was a definition of what a tornado actually is. And this is a really good definition here. So I want to get this into my notes. When I look at the citation, over on the right-hand side, I can click on New under the Notecards column, and it will open this up. Okay, the main idea, I'm looking at tornadoes right now, and I'm really interested in how they form. And then there are three different blocks where I can put in some things that I want to have in my notes. One is called direct quotation. If you don't remember what that is, if I click on this, it tells me how to copy stuff and how to paste it. And it also just reminds me that that's where I'm using something word for word from the source, exactly like it is. I want this definition. A tornado is a narrow, violently rotating column of air that extends from the base of a thunderstorm to the ground. I'm going to copy that, go over to my notes, and I'm pasting it in the direct quotes because this is exactly what was on the website. Now I could paraphrase this or summarize it, and that's where I would put it into my own words. I don't really have enough in my note yet that I feel like I need to do that, and I think I am going to use this direct quote in my paper because I want to have a definition from a government agency about it. So I'm not going to put it in my own words yet. Although when I did look over here, I was interested to see what parts of the world these things are in, and they just have some continents listed there. I might put that over in my notes, but just in the paraphrase or the summary, so I could list a few of those that were interesting to me. And you get the idea. You could just put things here in your own words. One thing I'm noticing here is that these can only happen if there's a thunderstorm happening. So tornadoes need thunderstorm conditions to form. This is where I'm trying to make sense of the stuff that I have found in my notes. They're my own ideas. Okay, that's a pretty good place to start. I'm going to save this. And now you'll notice when you go back to your source, the citation here, over here now I can create a new one, but it also shows me that there's one note card. And my teacher and anyone else that I'm working at, they can now look at the notes that I've made for this, and they can even give me comments about them.